So if you just playing around, you need to tell your...
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Spurs. For the Houston Rockets, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy. They've worked for it. Spurs, Rockets. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it Fox in at the 1. And for Houston, inside Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's the great in at the 1 spot. And the tip goes to Houston. We're just about halfway through the season, RJ. Is it too early for struggling teams to hit the panic button?
Some teams need to make changes, that's no question. But now isn't the time for GMs to start making knee-jerk reactions.
Oh, got that one up quick.
More comfortable in these moments, Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Another 3 from Houston.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fox, that's good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
It's stolen by Fox. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's the great. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. Count that one. The great's got 5 now.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Fox outside.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Şengün, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
The great, the pass to Durant. Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox finds Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. And here's Vassell from outside the arc. They get it back. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wemby, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor.
Timeout.
BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Johnson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Vassell. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And it's McLaughlin in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's McLaughlin. Harper passes to Barnes. The three from Wembanyama. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's the great. He has 7. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Wembanyama. Screen on Van Vliet. McLaughlin. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Sohan outside. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the great. 10 points for him. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Down low. Pass to Harper. Takes a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've really been...
So both teams making some changes here. On the court for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Devin Vassell out there with Wembanyama, and it's Harper in at the small forward position.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
The Rockets lead by 5. Here's the great. He's got 12.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Fox. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Into the lane. Durant finds Capella. Here's the great. He's covered by Fox. Here's the great. 17 points in the game. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Outside Durant. Here's the great. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fox for 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The great, the pass to Eason. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the great. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here goes Fox. The 3, Vassell. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Here's the great. He's got 22. And Houston, another 3.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Fox deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. Here's the great. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, that's a shot in the arm going into half. That's how you want to finish.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Rockets on top, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Spurs.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's the great, and at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. On the wing, Durant. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. And the basket by Castle.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
The Rockets lead by 15. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. And Houston, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Fox. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Here's the Great. He's covered by Fox. Yep, that one's good. The Great's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
With the step back, here's Vassell, and the layup is good. Give him 8.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounce.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 20.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
To the paint. He got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And San Antonio with a change here too. Barnes is checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
With the multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
The Rockets lead by 19. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there. The Great's got 40 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Vassell outside. Castle for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Castle's got 6 here in the quarter.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Pass to Şengün. Now Durant. Here's the Great. He's got 40 now. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Spurs trail by 21. Fox up top. Give him 20. And the shot's good. Wembanyama's got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's the great. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Puts it up. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's the great. 43 points in the game. He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.